over 6 decades, Bank of Industry has been here, driving Nigeria's industrial development through financial and business support services to micro enterprises, small and medium enterprises, and large enterprises across Nigeria. Leveraging on strategic partnerships, we provide equipment financing, working capital, and support to enterprises in key sectors of Nigeria's economy, including youth and women-led enterprises. Whatever your business needs, starting up, expansion, diversification, modernization, or rehabilitation, we'll be here, always to support you. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
Hello and welcome to BOIImpact and Elo Odibo-Madaki. The Bank of Industry has been celebrating its outstanding customers recently with their induction into the bank's Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame scheme was created 10 years ago to honor the bank's customers who had shown commendable performance and resilience in managing their credit risks. Recently, the Bank of Industry has been enrolling new inductees who've proven themselves worthy members of this select group of prudent entrepreneurs and business managers. The 2024 inductions are being done in zones for ease of access for inductees. BOIImpact brought you the induction ceremonies in Lagos and the North. Next is the Southeast. The Southeast customers' induction was done in a ceremony presided over by representative of the Managing Director and CEO of the Bank of Industry, Dr. Olashipo Olusi, the Executive Director, Corporate Services and Commercial, Mr. Usen Effiong, at the bank's office in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Here are details of the induction ceremony. In his address, Dr. Olashipo Olusi, represented by Mr. Usen Effiong, thanked the awardees for their unwavering commitment to integrity and enterprise.
So the BOI Hall of Fame was established to recognize and honor those who have demonstrated exemplary performance in their flawless administration and repayment of the credit facilities granted to them by the Bank of Industry. Since inception in 2014, the Hall of Fame has stood as a symbol of distinction, reserved for enterprises that have not only excelled in their respective fields, but have also upheld the highest standard of character, strong commitment, discipline, and ability to honor loans repayment in line with approved terms and conditions. This ensures BOI's sustainable operations and guarantees a win-win situation between the bank and the customer. It also ensures that the bank and the customer satisfactorily meet the shared aspiration of providing local products and services that meets the demand of our country, promotes GDP growth, and ensures the development of the economy. This ceremony today is not just about celebrating your achievements. It's about immortalizing the core values of character, which is very important in loans, commitment, hard work, innovation, and most importantly, integrity that have sustained your businesses over this time. It is this trust between you and us that enables growth and unlocks opportunities for expansion, innovation, and prosperity. As we celebrate your success today, let's remind ourselves that the journey does not end here. The Hall of Fame is not merely a recognition of your past achievements, but a call to continue striving towards excellence. It's a commitment to remain beacons of hope and agents of transformation in our industries and communities. To our new inductees, we congratulate you on this extraordinary achievement. Your perseverance, which must continue, your character and business acumen have earned you this honor, and we are confident that you continue to inspire and lead your various industries and the future generations. So thank you for being exemplary partners to the Bank of Industry in this journey of transforming our country by part of continuous growth and development. And also thank you for your unwavering trust in Bank of Industry, because we don't take it for granted. You are the reason why we are in business. If we don't have the customers, then the bank would not have anything to do.
of the inductees thanked BOI for the recognition.
San Savannah has a very strong trust in Bank of Industry. Our MD, Elder Samuel Chukwuemeka Mwankwo, is dedicated in making sure that any money that is given, any loan given to San Savannah is paid back. And that is why he trusts this Bank of Industry. And we are happy to be part of them and will continue to be with them.
You are helping the economy, you are growing the GDP. So when you pay up, you also help the younger generation that is coming. Yeah, so you are showing them what to do, and not just showing the younger generation, helping Nigeria move forward and grow to become a better nation. So for that, I want to say thank you to BOI. Thank you for showing us your love, commitment, and all. And we're always happy to always come back when we need to and when necessary. Thank you so much.
Divisional Head of Business Development at the Bank of Industry, Obarosa, thanked the inductees for their performances.
I want to thank you sincerely for your commitment displayed despite the challenges in the microenvironment. You've held on, kept your promises, showed out commitment, and demonstrate commitment to ensure that despite the changes, you continue to pay your facility as and when due. I also want to thank management for initiating this Hall of Fame program, and the commitment of the MD and management to ensure that we do this to our customers. To reward those who have minimum paid at the facility back twice. Give first loan, you repay back, give the second loan, you repay back. You then qualify for the Hall of Fame, which is a symbol, a different class, a special club you belong to.
You're watching BOI Impact. In continuation of our tree planting initiative, BOI Grows Green, planting trees for future, our team recently visited Oshokoro and Akodo-Ise Communities in Lagos to plant more trees to achieve the goal of 1,000 trees to be planted in Lagos State. This initiative is part of BOI's commitment to environmental sustainability, which aligns with part of the bank's 6 main thematic areas: climate and sustainability. Here are highlights of the exercise.
Looking at this library is one of the most beautiful I've seen in this axis, and I'm also, I'm seeing a lot of books about the rainforest. I'm seeing books about how plants grow their food, and so many things about trees. And I want to encourage the school to encourage the children to learn about trees, their economic benefits as well, their aesthetic benefits as well, and it's something that Reswaye will continue to teach, and also how to compost. These things are going to help them in future.
We've carried out some tree planting exercises here, and we just provide some incentives, just notebooks and pens that will be valuable to the students. We're excited about the future of our relationship. Thank you very much.
For over 6 decades, Bank of Industry has been here, driving Nigeria's industrial development through financial and business support services to micro enterprises, small and medium enterprises, and large enterprises across Nigeria. Leveraging on strategic partnerships, we provide equipment financing, working capital, and support to enterprises in key sectors of Nigeria's economy, including youth and women-led enterprises. Whatever your business needs, starting up, expansion, diversification, modernization, or rehabilitation, we'll be here always to support you. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
Before the intervention of Bank of Industries, who funded us to acquire new facility that capacitated us to start producing wet blending NPK fertilizer. That's the chemical fertilizer. Previously, we were operating at 16,000 metric tons per annum with our old facility. And in addition to 16,000 metric tons, we can now roll out from the new plant funded by Bank of Industry Limited 66,000 metric tons per annum. Now we have a staff strength of over 350 personnel. We wish to show our appreciation to Bank of Industry and the federal government of Nigeria that created the Bank of Industry, the management of Bank of Industry for coming to our aid when we need it most.
Welcome back. Agriculture is an important sector of the Nigerian economy, with high potential for employment generation, food security, and poverty reduction. As part of BOI's mandate to support industrialization, enterprises in the agricultural value chain are given the necessary support to enable them boost their output. One of such of BOI-supported enterprises is Makaiza Farms in Osun State. Makaiza Farms Limited specialize in oil palm cultivation and crude palm kernel oil CPKO extraction. The company is sited on 600 hectares of land in Osun State, where they produce oil for domestic and international markets. Makaiza Farm Limited integrates eco-friendly practices into its operations and demonstrates commitment to environmental sustainability. The farm recycles palm kernel shells for biomass energy and implements sustainability sourcing. Here are highlights from the visit to Makaiza Farms Limited. Makaiza founded in 2009 with the aim to expand crude palm kernel oil CPKO production. Makaiza has grown beyond all imagination and is also fostering partnerships for regional economic growth and sustainability. The CEO of the company, Joseph Agumbiade, gave a brief history of the company.
It has been a childhood dream to spend this part of my life on a farm, but seeing the challenges in the production line in Nigeria, I opted to go into farming, mainly oil palm farming, and ensure the value chain of oil palm. So I took up the challenge about 5 years ago because I believe in a dream, and I'm going for it. The main goal of Makaiza Farm is to add value to oil palm, and so right now what we do is oil palm production. We have a plantation. We have plantations, in actual fact, not one plantation. And we've got a palm kernel crushing plant, an extraction plant, so to say. And so far, at this moment, we produce edible vegetable oil from crushed palm kernel. That is what we do at the moment. Currently, we serve the local market in general. The demand for edible oil is searchable in the local markets. So for now, we are focused on the local market. I don't see any waste generation because what is considered as waste is converted into animal feed. I mean, some parts of what people use as animal feeds. So what you can call waste, we have the PKC that we produce. But fortunately, we have a solvent extraction plant now that extracts the oil 100%. And the rest goes into livestock feed. So virtually, there's no waste.
The Deputy Managing Director of Makaiza Farms Limited, Abayomi Agumbiade, highlights the economic advantages of having the establishment in Nigeria.
At some point, my father started this business. So it's worth mentioning that Makaiza Farm is a family-owned business. And basically, when it started, we were convinced that there are many opportunities in Nigeria. We have land, we have a very high population, and it's a great advantage when you're looking in terms of pushing your products to the market. So these advantages made us come back, relocate here, and work basically for the advancements of our economy. Makaiza Farms is located in Iwoye-Ijesha Osun State. We are sitting on 600 hectares of land, 200 hectares of matured plantation that we planted in 2018, and 400 hectares broken into 3 phases. We have the first 60 hectares phase, and then so on and so forth. Makaiza Farms, as you know, started as oil palm plantation, right? So along the line, we decided to venture into manufacturing and processing of edible vegetable oil. So we get our raw materials from our farm, a part of our raw materials from our farm. But as we all know, Nigeria is very rich in terms of agro-commodity inputs. So we have a good and strong network of suppliers scattered all around the southwest, and they basically supply us the palm kernels we need and the oil we need. So we partner with smallholder farmers through LBAs that supply us raw materials, but also we partner with companies that produce crude palm kernel oil that we buy from them and refine.
Production lead at Makaiza Farms Limited, Aboluwaji Thompson, gives an in-depth analysis of the palm kernel oil CPKO production process from its raw form to the final product.
We have about 24 expeller in the crushing plant. So we start by feeding palm kernel to the expellers who crush them. Palm kernel has between 45% oil to 55%, even more. So we have expellers, 24 expellers that will do the extraction, the pressing, from about 45% to like 12-15%. So from there, we'll send the cake. After the extraction, we'll feed the cake manually through a conveyor to a solvent extraction plant, which is a pure chemical extraction plant that we are using an hexane, about 200 tons capacity chemical plant, a solvent extraction plant that will extract the residual 15%, 12-15% completely to zero. So we send the DOC, that is the oil cake, after extraction, from PKC to the oil cake. So we send the oil cake to our DOC warehouse for feed mill and other things like that. So while we send the oil extracted from the solvent extraction plant to our refinery, then the oil from the crushing we as well go to the refinery for proper refining. We have about 100 tons refinery, so it can take up to 120, 130 tons. So through the deodorizer, bleaching and everything, we ensure proper refining here. Then we take it to the tank and sell it to our customers. We have a safety department that ensure proper quality. As you can see, when you come to the refinery, you see every processing, the oil, everything is passing through the glasses. We can't access it, so all the operations and everything pass through the glasses, and the hygiene and the environment is very clean. So we ensure 100% food safety in Makaiza Group.
The CEO of the company explains further on their relationship with the Bank of Industry.
The Bank of Industries, over years, we had some interactions over years, but it was at the baby phase of our plantation. We thought at that time that it would make no sense to seek for facilities, because we all know that from the day you plant an oil palm it takes you close to 5 years before you start getting returns on your investments. And it would make no sense to take a loan without being sure that we can repay. So about 2 years ago, since we have a crushing plant, the need for finance arose. So we approached the Bank of Industries, and so far they've been very helpful. And here we are today. We are growing with them. Last year we commissioned a vegetable oil refinery, which was, I would say, partly financed by the Bank of Industries. Right now we have another facility in the pipeline for another vegetable oil refinery and fractionation plant. So that is what the collaboration has been, how it has been so far. Before BOI came on board, we were crushing palm kernel, and we were running the plant with an ad hoc staff of about 50, 60. And then when we got the refinery and the solvent extraction plant, naturally, there's an increase in staff strength. So right now we are in the hundreds, and that's where we are. That's how far we've gone with the journey. The aim is to be able to complete the whole value chain when it comes to oil palm, which, yeah, most people say it's endless, and I want to believe it's endless. So in a nutshell, in the next 5, 10 years, like you said, I see us having an additional refinery, like I said, a fractionation plant. When you talk about these things, you talk about margarine plant, animal fat. We can produce margarine, we can produce soap. I mean, it's endless. So we hope to be able to complete this value chain in the next 10 years.
We continually bring you the testimonies of businesses we've supported from across the country, demonstrating BOI's commitment to Nigeria's industrial development. We're here for the long haul and always ready to deploy financial and technical assets to the service of your enterprise. Take the bold step today and visit any of our offices closest to you, or log on to our website www.boi.ng to get started. That's it on BOI Impact. I'm Elo Odibo-Madaki. Thanks for watching.